What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW SportsTalkShow, where every fan is welcome. Today we're comparing two of the best running backs in the National Football League, and those two are Jonathan Taylor, plays for the Indianapolis Colts, and you have Derrick Henry, who plays for the Tennessee Titans, both AFC South backs. So you go through their careers, you go through, the overall achievements. You're gonna take Henry. It's not even close. Henry has done it for 3-4 years now. Henry has done it much longer. That's no knock on Taylor for how talented he is. He's done it for 2 years now. 1,300 yards and 1,800 yards. That's great. That's an amazing first 2 years. But Derrick Henry got out to a little bit slower start, but his overall career, he's played quite a few years now, and he's been pretty damn good every single year. So we have to see Jonathan Taylor continue to bring it every single year. It's only been 2 years. That's nothing. That's not a lot. Only been 2 years. So you see a lot of young running backs, Todd Gurley, Zeke, just have very good starts to their careers, but then they just fall off. They just struggle. Now, hopefully, Jonathan Taylor doesn't fall off. But there's that risk that we've seen with running backs in the past. In the recent past, too. A lot of running backs have strong starts. And we don't know what happened. Nick Chubb is a little bit different. He's been good for quite a while. Hopefully, Jonathan Taylor can go on the Nick Chubb path or Derrick Henry path. But who has performed at the highest level in the playoffs? I get it. Jonathan Taylor has won plenty of games for the Colts. Derrick Henry has won plenty of games for the Titans. But his historic run in the playoffs, when they know they're going to Derrick Henry, that's unbeatable. There's no other running back that can do that. Until I see it from Jonathan Taylor, I'm not seeing it from any other back. I don't think any other back can do that. Against the Patriots, one of the best in the league. And then you have the Ravens, which is another one of the best in the league, if not the best. And Jonathan Taylor has ran very well against the top run defenses. He dropped the Buffalo Bills from number 1 down many spots. They dropped a lot of teams. He dropped a lot of teams ranked in the run defense by a lot. The Jets were 7th. When they played the Jets, Thursday Night Football, the Jets were 6th. When Jonathan Taylor got done with them, went all the way down to the 27th. Now, the Jets are the Jets, right? Yeah, but they had a good run defense last year. They had a good run defense. But right now, when you look at the age, when you look at the contract, the value, and that Jonathan Taylor is better in the receiving game, I would take Jonathan Taylor right now. He's a little bit younger, he's cheaper, and he's better in the receiving game. Jonathan Taylor, you could argue, is the better all-around back, not the best pure running back. Jonathan Taylor is an amazing runner. And he's a pretty damn good wide receiver as well. Pretty damn good receiving back. Derrick Henry, not so much. Not so much for Derrick Henry in the receiving game. So, when you take the price tag, when you take the age, when you take the receiving game, you would take Jonathan Taylor because you would have him for longer, and hopefully he doesn't fall off like some of the other very talented backs did. Todd Gurley, Zeke, we already mentioned them. But I want to see Jonathan Taylor do it another 2 years before you could say he's in the same category as Henry in general for a career. Now, he's going to have to just do it year in, year out. So, that's a tough thing. Jonathan Taylor's going to want a lot of money as well. But hopefully he takes less. But both of these backs are amazing backs. There's not a knock on either of these guys. Not a knock on either of them. They're so freaking talented. One is powerful as heck. He's as powerful as a defensive lineman. And he has truck defensive linemen. Watching Colts and Titans games, I see him stiff-arming defensive linemen. Grover Stewart, Taylor Stallworth. Sorry to call them out like that, but I mean, It's what he does. You know, you got to give the man credit. He is the best pure runner in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor is the best overall back in the NFL. So, you guys let me know what you think. Who is the better running back right now? Who would you take right now? You know, let me know. It's a fair question. One's younger, not as expensive, and he's faster. He's very fast, better in the receiving game, very good ball carrier vision, as both do. And Jonathan Taylor is powerful as well. Both of these backs always fall forward. That's one huge thing that you love to see in your backs. You know, a lot of the great backs, all the great backs always find a way to fall forward and get something out of nothing. That's what is a great back. That's what separates the good backs from the great backs. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor has a much better offensive line. I didn't mention that one. Derrick Henry's offensive line isn't as great. But Jonathan Taylor, there were times where the offensive line was very bad for the Colts. A lot of injuries and just not playing well. And he found a way to make something out of nothing. The Cardinals game. That was a big game and showing that he can do it without an elite offensive line. Now, he wasn't absolutely amazing. He wasn't 200 yards, but he had an amazing game. And Derrick Henry has a lot of those same games as well. Derrick Henry takes games over. Jonathan Taylor, not so much yet. Not so much yet as Derrick Henry. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning into the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and put the post notification bell on for seeing future videos. That's all I got for you today.